Okay, guys. Okay. So today I'm basically going to just teach you guys how to start off when you're wanting to make music on FL Studio. So first of all, obviously, get FL Studio. It's pretty basic workstation. That's why many beginners prefer FL Studio, and I also have it, and I think it's really good, and I've heard a lot of good things about it. So, first, you're going to want to start up FL Studio, of course, and so you're here, okay? Most likely have no idea what's happening, have no idea what to do, but hopefully, this will kind of clear things up just a little bit so you guys know what you're doing. Okay, so you're here. Let's just say um, that you want drums, okay? Just start out with some drums. So, the way I usually do drums is I just don't do that. Go to this right here. If you accidentally close it out, of course, and this will pop up. And to start, you're probably just gonna mess around with this stuff, so kind of just go like this, I guess. And later on, you should probably get drum samples, but for now, I think you guys should practice this. And just for the sake of having you guys know how to get your good drum samples, you just go to this packs, and then you're gonna have everything you want in here. So when you get any kick you want, just say you want that kick, okay? So you'd open a new channel, and there's the kick. And so everything you're actually gonna put in the song, everything, you want to go to this. You could do this manually, but just click this, okay? That puts it in the mixer, and then you could adjust the volume of it and also put your effects in it. And if you don't do that, it's just kind of dumb. You really need this. It's extremely helpful. So that's what you're going to want to do for everything, okay? So that's just for drums. You could get your snare, your kicks, your hats, whatever. So you get your drums. So I guess I'll just pick out a random snare here. I'm not trying to make this sound super good, but just pick a random one. Then again, I am going to track. So here you go. You got this. Now to start off, just make your simple little beat here, I guess, and then place it down. Now one thing I had a problem with, and I do not know why I had such a problem with this, but I could not like align things perfectly. But if you can't align things perfectly, go to this, okay? This makes it so you could like move it even tinier. You don't want that when you're starting out. Like I guess you would want this because, it sticks to whatever you're gonna need pretty good. So after you got that, so you got this. So that this is just going to be the basics I'm going over. So you got that, okay? So after that, you're going to want to get your plugins or your actual noises, your leads, your bass, and everything. So you go to add and channel. Now there's many you could pick from. Okay, um, what I like to use, this is something you have to buy in Image Line. It's Harmor, um, but yeah. So you're just gonna want to pick any of these. Okay, it doesn't matter what it's gonna be. So you're gonna go to Harmor or whatever you're picking. Then there's usually going to be this up here. Now this is where a lot of people get confused, okay? People just go to this and then they like just hear that and they're like, how do I get another sound from this, you know? They like start messing around with this and like nothing happens. You're gonna want to go to here and right click it, and you can get all your sounds here. So if you want a lead, like Waspinator, so that's your lead. And once again, once you get your sound that you want, you're going to track and you're going to put it in the mixer. And that should definitely help out. So these are sort of the basics of how to get all this stuff. And now I guess I will go over these pattern sort of things. So as you can see, we got this one pattern, this drum pattern. Now if we want another pattern with the your lead, you're gonna have this. And if you want to make like a melody or something, you right click on it and go to piano roll. Don't try to do anything, don't try to mess with this. That usually screws stuff up. That's how I used to do it. I used to like do something like that. I don't know what I did. It was in the older version, so yeah. But so just go to piano roll and you could just make up your sounds. Like, hey, that's a little bit loud, so I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. So yeah, you make your sounds. So yeah, this isn't going to be very good. This is just kind of example. So then you got this. Now if obviously this sounds way louder than others, right? So you're going to want to bring that down and with the drums you also want to kind of, you know, arrange them so it sounds at the right level. So it's like this. And later on in other tutorials I will teach you how to do other things to help out the drums and everything, but here's just this simple tutorial right here. Obviously I've said that multiple times, I probably don't need to repeat myself, but yeah, so you got that. And yeah, you could just keep adding more stuff, you know, go to Harmor, just, I don't know, put a bass in there if you want. I don't know, simple bass is good enough, I guess. And then also what you could do is if you double click on the pattern, it brings up the piano roll automatically. So then you could either do this to copy everything, or you could push Control A, that copies everything automatically, then Control C, and then make a new pattern, because well, you don't have to, but you should make another pattern for if you're going to use another plugin, just so you could see it better. And then you could do Control V to paste it there, or you could just do it manually, but the way I just showed you is much simpler and faster. And obviously your bass isn't always going to be the exact same as the lead, but this is this. But yeah, turn that down. Usually the bass is a bit lower, so just go like that, or Control A, and then bring it down if you want that. So yeah, that's that. Just mess around with it from then on, and yeah, you'll definitely improve. That's exactly what I did. I've been doing this for about a year now, and I feel pretty decent at this program. And also another thing to note here in this piano roll is, so this is velocity. Velocity is like how loud it is, and by how I did this is just left click and it kind of does it in a line, and it'll go like from quiet to loud if you want that. if you have this selected. It's automatically selected at velocity, so it'd be like. And then there's also a bunch of other options here. This might seem kind of complicated, but yeah, it's not that complicated. But once you get used to it, it's not that complicated. But here, you could also do fine pitch. Obviously, that's weird in this. But yeah, guys, try to mess around with this program. Mess around, try to make your own cool melodies and songs. And maybe watch my other tutorials. They will probably give you a better insight on how to make your songs fairly better. Much better than this. This is pretty bad at the moment, but yeah, if you just keep practicing, guys, just mess around the program for a while, you will eventually start to get the hang of it, and you'll be happy with your result. So yeah, just keep messing around with it. I'm trying to think if I want to go over anything else. So yeah, to open up that mixer here, you just click this. To open up the patterns, click this, and yeah, that's how it is right now. And I guess that could be all for this simple tutorial. How to start up, how to start. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy. I hope this helps. And yeah, if this helped you, I'd appreciate you commenting if it did. I mean, I like hearing if these help you. Okay, guys, see ya.